Hi guys, good afternoon everyone. How are you? So I hope all of you are doing great. Let us start with our auditing and assurance. In that I have opened ICA book. In that quick revision I have opened just to show you something. And quick revision I'll open in one window. Study material in another window. So basically these are your chapters. Chapter 1 to 13. All things are here. In this chapter 9. Okay, so let us go to chapter 9 today. What is chapter 9? Chapter 9 is audit of items of financial statements. Audit of items of financial statements. So Sandeep, are you there? Sandeep, can you say hi in the mic?
Hi, sir.
Sandeep, how many pages this document is? Can you see the screen and tell me?
Yeah, 114.
To read 114 pages, how much of time is required?
5 to 6 hours.
If you complete 114 pages in 5 to 6 hours, your quality of reading and speed of reading is too good.
Sir, speed is there, but quality, I don't think.
Speed and quality are always two horses running in opposite directions. If you read
Yes,
speed,
sir.
quality is gone. If you read qualitatively, speed is gone.
Yes, sir.
But the success of CA student is keeping both speed and accuracy in same direction. Okay, so it takes maybe 8 hours, 10 hours, or 6 hours, like how Sandeep said, to read this. But actually, if you look at examination, the weightage will be 4 to 5 marks. So now the point is, for 4 marks or 5 marks, or even if it is 6 marks, can we afford 10 hours on this? Is it worth studying this for 10 hours, Sandeep?
No, sir.
No, then what to do?
Then study like a revision itself.
See, whether it is a regular batch or a revision batch, like I take regular batch, I take crash batch, or whether it is online batch or live one-to-one physical batch, whatever it is, whoever the lecturer is, no one can teach you all these 114 pages. No one. Having said that, this is one of the easiest topics. Trust me, at the end of the day, if 5 marks question comes from this area, 5 out of 5 is in your pocket. 5 marks is in your pocket, and there is no exception to that. There is no exception to that. If any student is writing wrong answers in this audit of items of financial statements, and the other part, there are some other areas also, like audit of different types of entities. If you are writing wrong answers to this kind of questions, no, you are a museum piece. Like Arun Jaitley said, no, it is very difficult to fail law exams, and it is very difficult to pass CA exams. So like that, it is very difficult to write wrong answers to these 2 chapters, because they are very general. They are very basic, normal things which you learn in your articleship. Actually, articleship experience adds a lot here. Having said that, one challenge is every student attending the class need not be articled assistant, because some of them might be appearing both the groups now, or maybe after completion of this group, you will join articles. So let us see how can we resolve all these issues. This is ICA study material. This is ICA quick revision material. In this, can you find what we want, Sandeep, here?
Here it is not given.
Means what? ICA said, your death, you die. Congratulations. Okay, bye. We'll miss you. That means even ICA cannot compile a short notes or super quick revision notes for this, because it is not possible. Sandeep, what to do?
Open our material, sir.
Beautiful new material. 2022 V7. You got this material, Sandeep?
No, sir. I got one material in which there is chapter 9 as vouching and chapter 10 as verification of assets and liabilities.
Yes, actually, vouching and verification put together only this audit of items of financial statement.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay, and this multicolor material is there, no?
Yeah.
Bad news. I have not circulated this. You don't have this material with you. Good news. After the class, text me. I'll send it to you. To all the students, okay, text me after the class. I'll send it to you. This is the latest material we have prepared. Okay. Even our material also is running into 44 pages. Can we complete 44 pages? So, a lot of work from students' point of view is also to be done today. Okay, so guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Shall I start? Hey, below this one sticker should be there. Where it has gone? No sticker. Oh, it is on the lid. Okay. So Harini said yes, Sandeep said yes. What about other students? Dharani, Vrinda, Alex, Ajiz, there are so many other new students also. Today, Asif and 2-3 other new students also joined. Lijo is saying yes. Okay. Very good. So Sandeep, can you tell me what is the difference between vouching and verification?
So one is for balance sheet items and the other one is for profit and loss items.
Okay. So purchase of fixed assets. What will you do, vouching or verification?
So vouching. Sorry, verification. Fixed assets.
Can tell me. Purchase of assets, vouching or verification?
I don't know, sir.
Guys, tell me, all of you, try to give the answer. Purchase of assets. Will you vouch this or will you verify this? Dharani is saying vouch. What about others? Furniture and fixtures. Purchase of furniture and fixtures is one question. Second question is furniture and fixtures. Technically, so Asif is saying both. Seriously, don't even write this kind of answers, okay? Purchase of fixed assets, you have to vouch. Furniture and fixtures, you need to verify. What is the difference? Try to keep this basic difference in your mind. Transactions, we vouch. Balances, we verify. If it is a transaction, we have to vouch. If it is a balance, we verify. And for example, how do you vouch debentures issued during the year? Debentures issued during the year is a transaction. How do you verify debentures? This is a balance, because debentures in the balance sheet is a balance, no? But if you issue debentures, it is a transaction. So guys, do you understand the difference between these two? Do you understand the difference between these two? Hello, say yes. If it is a transaction, we conduct vouching. If it is an account balance, we do verification. But basically both vouching and verification are dash procedures. You tell me what procedures these are. Are they risk assessment procedures? Are they compliance procedures, or are they substantive procedures, or do you think they are review procedures? Vouching and verification, are they risk assessment procedures? Are they compliance procedures, review procedures, substantive procedures? What they are? Very good. They are correct. Substantive procedure. Now, what is the meaning of substantive procedure? Substantive procedure means to substantiate. That means to prove. Oh my God. To prove. That means to give the evidence of. To give the evidence relating to audit assertions. To give evidence relating to audit assertions. Now, you need to go back to our earlier discussions. You need to remember, oh, in case of transactions, these are the assertions. In case of account balances, these are the assertions. In case of presentation and disclosure, these are the assertions. Do you remember? I have written one diagram and you copied it in your notes. Audit assertions, I have explained you in detail. That particular part is useful here. That particular part is useful here. Okay, now there are so many basic areas which actually we don't need to spend much time on it. There are basic areas where we don't need to spend. And this particular area is there, no? So what we are going to study in this chapter is a combination of A, accounts, B, auditing, C, law. For example, if they ask you, how do you verify capitalization of repairs? How do you verify the component replaced to property, plant and equipment during the year? Then they're asking you accounting treatment. So you need to audit accounting treatment now. So first you need to be thorough of accounts. Then there are areas, how will you verify dividends paid? How will you verify managerial remuneration paid? How will you verify shares issued? How will you verify shares forfeited? How will you verify shares forfeited and reissued? How will you verify redemption of debentures? How will you verify redemption of preference shares? How do you verify shares issued at a premium? Shares issued, like ESOP, sweat equity shares. How do you verify share transfer? How do you verify bonus issue? How do you verify capitalization of reserves? How do you verify this issue of right shares? So all these things are legal procedures. All these things are legal procedures. Say, for example, special resolutions to be passed in case of managerial remuneration, in case of, exceeding something, or you need to take approval from central government, or you need to pass special resolutions, or you need to pass board resolutions. All this is compliance with law. So in this particular chapter, you should have a decent, not basic, a decent understanding of legal concepts and accounts. Even in our regular batches also, where we teach 150 hours physically also, even in those batches also, verification of, this issue of shares, buyback of shares, redemption of shares, issue of preference shares, redemption of preference shares, then issue of debentures, redemption of debentures, debenture redemption reserve, then dividends. All these things will be given to students for self-study. Any teacher you go, they'll give that to self-study. Why? Because all this is law. You have studied that in law. Now you are sitting in auditing class. Now student has a doubt. Sir, law is in a group 1. Group 1 I passed the last time. Auditing is in a group 2 and I forgot everything in law, sir. What to do now, sir? So you forgot law. Then what can be done? Simple. Open the book and revise it again. There is no other option. There is no other option. So there is so much of law here. Okay. So Sandeep, are you doing articles, or Dharini, have you done articles? Articleship is over. Or you started? Sandeep is saying no. Have you started articles? Dharini, have you started articles, ma'am? Hello. If I tell I started articles, this guy start asking questions, practical questions. There only I'm not understanding what I am doing. By talking here, sir, there is a network problem, sir. Harini, you have started articles? Harini, can you say hi in the mic?
Yes, sir. I've started articles, sir.
Super. So where are you from?
So I'm from Trichy, Tamil Nadu, sir.
Excellent. Trichy is near Srirangam, no?
Yes, sir.
Super. Last year I came there. Very good. So, Harini, recently, or in your past experience, whatever the vouching you have done, can you tell me, not in textual theory terms, in practical terms, what is vouching? What you have done there? What is the procedure you have done there?
Sir, I've done more taxation, sir. I've not done any audit right now.
Okay, even in taxation, have you done any tax audits?
Yes, sir.
3CB. So to compile tax audit reports, before that you might have done vouching, no?
Yes,
Books
sir.
of accounts you might have seen. So tell me in general terms, in vague terms. So say, for example, I am your client, Harini, you have to file my income tax return, or you need to give my tax audit report. Okay. So I said, I purchased a new house.
Yes, sir.
During the year, I purchased a new house. So how will you verify this?
I'll first check the title deed, whether the house belongs to you.
Excellent.
So
Wait. You are giving good points. So let me write down. So your client purchased a house. Client purchased a house during the year. How will you verify? So you said one title deeds. Okay, verify title deeds. Okay, ma, correct. Then continue.
yes, sir.
Tell more, ma. One, you will verify title deeds. Then what will you see in title deeds?
Whether the property belongs to the person, sir.
Whether title deeds, whether title in the asset is registered in the name of your client.
Name of the client. Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Then,
so any taxes has been paid for the property, like municipal taxes, in order to claim deductions, sir.
In order to claim deductions, municipal taxes. So you completely went to tax angle.
Yes, sir.
Accounting and auditing angle, what we need to do, I'll tell you one more thing. Verification of title deeds, yes, I agree. It is 100% a relevant point, but don't you think it is verification of a balance, but not vouching of a transaction, but purchased during the year is a transaction, no?
Yes, sir.
So instead of verifying title deed, what you need to do, agreement of sale copy. Title deed will be registered in my name after I purchased the asset, but you are verifying the purchase of asset, no?
Yes, sir.
So when you verify the purchase of asset, what you need to do, purchase consideration, how much, how it is paid, any incidental expenses, whether capitalized, incidental expenses capitalized, stamp duties, development cost. So if I purchase a land and a building, maybe I might have done some capital repairs to that. Some development expenses are incurred, or something demolished and something constructed. Okay, then verify bank account to see whether purchase consideration is properly paid or not. So this is transaction we are verifying. This is transaction we are verifying. Maybe I might have paid in installments. Maybe I might have taken a bank loan for this. If I have taken a bank loan, I might have incurred so many incidental expenses relating to the loan. And I have to disclose in my balance sheet that this loan has this particular housing loan, mortgages. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So it is simple. All the answers in this chapter are to be written with two things. One, your common sense. Two, practical understanding of how the system of auditing works. For this, the best way is visualization. Visualization works here. So you just have to close your eyes and think, okay, if this is transaction, what am I supposed to do? For example, you are conducting audit of a pharma company. You are conducting audit of a pharma company. Now ICA has given this question. This particular pharma company has developed a vaccine. This pharma company developed a vaccine. After COVID, all these kind of questions are only coming. Even in strategic management, they started asking about post-COVID complications. So your client company developed a vaccine and capitalized asset worth 2,800 crores. Will you verify? Wicket bold. Student will die with heart attack. Sir, this is not there in ICA study material, sir. This will not be there also. How can you expect this to be in ICA study material? That cannot be there. Now you need to write research and development. You need to write accounting standard 26 accounting rules first. You need to verify the procedures. You need to verify capitalization. You need to verify recognition rules. You need to verify measurement rules. You need to verify amortization. All these things have to be verified. So this kind of questions also are possible. Now simple. Close your eyes. Imagine how many transactions are there. How many line items are there in P&L. Okay, P&L line items. So can you tell me P&L line items, ma Harini? Some P&L line items. What you see in debit balance and credit, debits and credits in P&L? Tell me. So you'll see in P&L sales.
Yes, sir.
Then cash sales,
Yes,
credit
sir.
sales, then other income. So I'm coming from the credit side. Credit side, Harini, other income also will be there.
Yes, sir.
Give me some examples of other income.
Dividend income, sir.
Dividend received, interest received, rent received, commission received. Okay, then sale of scrap and junk material. Correct? Insurance claim received. Insurance claims. What other credits are possible?
Consultancy charges received. In case it
Consultancy fee received. Very good. Consultancy fee received. Excellent. Then royalties received. Royalties received. Okay. Or if you have subscribed to chit funds, you are paying some chitty amounts, chit funds. From them you will receive some, the difference between the chit auctioned and the amounts you have paid. That is also one kind of indirect income. Advertisement fee received. So say for example, you are publishing a journal and in the journal I have given one advertisement. So if you publish a journal, Harini, can I give Pavan Kumar and Company Chartered Accountants ad in that?
Yes, sir.
ICA will kill me. Chartered accountants are not supposed to advertise. Professional ethics. Have you ever seen advertisement of any CA firm?
No, sir.
Recollect, have you ever seen advertisement of any CA firm?
No, I have not seen, sir.
You cannot see also. Apply for tax audit, internal audit free, 40% discount on end of season audits. Have you ever seen? Apply PAN card, your income tax return free. 1+1 offer, combo. Husband IT return, pay for that, and wife IT return free. We incorporate company with 5,000 rupees only. Never, you will not see. But any other advertisements? Other advertisements. So all these are credit side of P&L. Okay, or government grants received, that also can be credited. Government grants which are income in nature. Now tell me the debits. Tell me the debits.
Administrative charges.
Administrative charges is a, it is a summary. Administrative expenses is a summary. Under that, so many things will come, no? Like, for example, salaries paid, commissions paid. Then tell me like this, telephone expenses.
Postage and stationery.
Postage, stationery, petty expenses. Okay. Petty expenses. Then rent paid. Aur bolo. There are so many other items. Fast.
Bank charges.
Then correct, bank charges. Then guys, even you can think and tell me in chat box. Even you can think and tell me.
Advertisement expenses.
I have written already. Advertisements. Then
Repairs and maintenance.
repairs and maintenance. Okay, actually staying, traveling. Then annual maintenance contracts paid. So I want more. You have to think and tell me. I'm not asking you answers. I'm asking you questions. In taxes, there can be various types of taxes. It can be advance tax. It can be GST. It can be income tax. It can be, this central excise or customs or import duties, or it can be, some dividend distribution tax. Okay, transportation cost, freight, purchases, raw materials purchased, discounts allowed, bad debts written off, provisions, electricity I have already written, dude. Electricity, Ashif is saying, I think electricity I have already written here. Electricity is covered here. Okay, then payment of salaries, wages, managerial remuneration, commission to managers, performance linked incentives, so many types of provisions. Depreciation, excellent. Depreciation. Okay, then finance costs, like interest we have written above, finance costs. Then amortizations. Then
audit fees.
Audit fee, very good, very important. Audit fee, legal fee, consultancy fee. Okay, so now all these are from P&L. Like that, tell me in balance sheet. In balance sheet, come to the equity and liability side and tell me what all will be there. Equity, share capital, then fast. Ready, tell me equity, share capital, preference share capital, then
sundry creditors.
Reserves and surplus, come in the pro forma, it will be easy. Reserves and surplus, then under that how many reserves? General reserves, revenue reserves, free reserves, statutory reserves, then specific reserves, revaluation reserves, capital reserves, debenture redemption reserve, P&L credit balance, P&L debit balance. After this, non-current liabilities. Under non-current liabilities, bank loans, debentures, bonds. Then here you can write, after capital, somewhere here you can write security premium also. Security premium, debentures, bonds, promissory notes,
term loans, sir.
Term loans. Then, so non-current liabilities is over. Now come to current liabilities. Trade payables. Okay, like creditors will be there, bills payable will be there.
Unpaid dividend, sir.
Unpaid dividend, bank overdraft, short-term provisions. Okay, under non-current assets, long-term provisions. Okay, then working capital loans, cash credits, packing credits, temporary overdrafts. Temporary overdrafts. All these things will come. Correct. Now come to the asset side. Now come to the asset side. Under asset side, what all can come? First, non-current assets. Under that, PPE. Under PPE, what can come? Land, building, furniture, fixtures, plant. Okay. Then machines, equipment, factory sheds, buildings, motor vehicles. Like they might ask you car, lorry, truck, two-wheeler, computers, fans, air conditioners. Then what else can be there? Anything. Sky is the limit. Temporary, this what we call partitions and constructions. Temporary sheds. That also can be capitalized. You can write 100 things. Ships, livestock, lifts, elevators, conveyor belts, leased assets, freehold property, leasehold property. Then come to current assets. Under current assets, what all we can write? Inventory. Under inventory, we can write raw material. We can write work in progress. We can write finished goods. We can write stores and spares. Accessories. Okay. Then in non-current assets, goodwill. Excellent. Intangible assets. Very good. Here you can write intangible assets, goodwill, then patents, then know-how, technology, copyrights, franchise rights. All these things you can write. Okay. Then under current assets, we have written inventory, then debtors. After that, bills receivable, cash and cash equivalents, short-term investments, and we have not written long-term investments above. Bank balances, fixed deposits with bank, prepaid expenses, advances given, Okay, then anything else is there? You can write here in non-current assets, when you are writing non-current assets, no? Here you can write investments. Now under investments, investments in equity shares, investments in preference shares, investments in debentures, investments in bonds. Here you can write fixed deposits. Here you can write money market instruments. Unit linked insurance plans, insurance investments. How many can be written? Infinite number of items can be written. Financial instruments, financial assets, financial liabilities. Okay. After that, cash and cash equivalents. That we have written, of course. Cash we have written, bank balances we have written. This is about P&L. Then go to cash book. In cash book, how many you can write? How many payments, how many receipts? Now, guys, all these things can be asked in the exam. Anything, whatever you have written here in this list, anything can be a question. How do you verify advances given to supplier? How do you verify foreign currency, foreign collaborator royalty? Anything. So are we ready to study this? All these things we need to learn. All these things.